Have you ever said yes even though you wanted to say no? Then this video is exactly for you. Just a couple of weeks ago, when I was still in school, a classmate of mine came up to me and he asked me, "Bro, do you want to hang out? We could eat wings together." And I told him, "No, bro, I have my football practice, I don't want to go." And he asked me, "Bro, after your football practice, surely you can come over?" But I still told him no. I wanted to spend the time instead with my family. So I told him that. And as a matter of fact, the story didn't end there, because the weeks after that, he always invited me. I think he invited me 4 more times. And no offense to this guy. He seems like a cool dude, and I think it might be fun playing darts with him. But I just prioritized the time that I spent with my family above that. Sure. So even though it was cringe telling him, "No, I don't want to go," in the moment, it was kind of awkward. Later on, I had the bigger payoff, because then I could spend the time with the stuff that I actually prioritized. Imagine how awkward it would be if I said, "Yes, sure, bro, let's meet up." Then either, number one, I make a last second excuse, "Oh no, by the way, I forgot to do this homework, I can't come." That would be stupid, and this guy would feel portrayed, he would feel ass, and we don't want to do that. And the second option would be that I generally go there and I meet up with him, but in the back of my mind, I would always feel like I made a wrong decision, because I then don't spend my time with the stuff that I actually wanted to do. So in the 2 other cases, either me making a last minute excuse or me actually being there, I feel worse. You need to decide. Do you want to have the quick pain right now? Do you want to have a small awkward situation where you decline something right now? Or do you want to be in a shitty situation later on because you were a too big pussy to tell this guy no? I mean, you gotta decide for yourself, but I always would recommend just being honest. Why not? You do not only yourself, but also the other party a favor if you are honest. And of course, you need to find the balance. Don't be brutally honest and tell them to the face exactly what you feel. We gotta explain our beliefs in a nice way, and I'm working on that. By the way, other story for that, I'm planning on going on another trip with my friends. And then the other guy, also prior classmate, asked me if he can join the trip. I planned the trip with my group of friends, and then this other guy just asked if he could join the trip. But I genuinely think that if he would come onto the trip, it wouldn't be as enjoyable. So I didn't want him to come. So what did I do? I just told him that. He asked me on WhatsApp, "Bro, can I join? Is this?" And I said, "No, sorry." And even though it was awkward in the situation, and the day after that, okay, look, it's cool to see you, but even though it was awkward, imagine the situation where either later on, "Oh no, by the way, you can't come because of a stupid reason," or he actually comes on the trip, and then the entire trip I would just have a weird vibe. Do you get my point? You have to decide if you have a small point where it's uncomfortable, where you feel awkward, where it's cringe, or you have the consequence of not indulging in that, and you have a later on way much more pain. Saying no or just being honest has a bigger payoff later on. So I want you to actually get this down. If the next time someone asks you out to hang out or to go somewhere, eat this or do that, and you don't feel like doing you generally know that it isn't right for you, then tell them that. Stand up for yourself. If you tell someone, "Bro, no, I don't want to go there, that's not my kind of stuff," bro, as a matter of fact, they will respect you more, because finally you stand up for your points. You actually make clear the stuff that you want, and you're not just a people pleaser saying, yes, sure, I can do that. If you say no to things, you suddenly prioritize yourself higher. Suddenly, even though you have these awkward situations, later on you will just be happier. Honestly. And as a last point in this video, if you say no to one thing, "No, I don't want to drink, I don't want to take drugs," If you say no to things, you're actually saying yes to other things. If you want to be healthy, it isn't enough to just work out and sleep enough. No. You gotta say no to the unhealthy stuff. You gotta say no to alcohol if you want to be healthy. Makes sense, right? So if you say no to one occasion of you partying or something, if you say no to that, you're actually saying yes to like other relationships. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I didn't want to spend time with this one guy because I wanted to spend the time with my family instead. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So if you say no, you can actually feel good about yourself because finally you are prioritizing the stuff that you actually want. And guess what happens next? The stuff that you want, like, you just get more of that. Isn't that all what we want? I know that there are people watching this exact video, still watching. And by the way, thank you so much. You might want to click the top link in the description. Thank you for your support. But if you're still watching this, I know that there are people out there who are watching this, but don't take action on it. That the next time someone asks them about some small inconvenience, they just say yes, 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 and they never decline because it's awkward in the moment. The good thing is, it's a skill, right? So if you never say no to anything and you always just accept what people want of you, it's a skill that you can learn. You can say no to minor things and then build yourself up. It's quite difficult if someone like invites you to their birthday party and then you decline. If you want to make it easy on yourself, you can always like put a reason behind that. Oh no, I can't go to your birthday party because I am in a different city. Whatever. I really do want you to take a lesson from this video. I really do want you to finally stand up for the things that you want in your life. I want you to being able to say no. Like, if you can't do that, bro, you can't do anything. If you like this video or if you got any value from that, I would highly appreciate it if you would click the top link in the description. I have a school community where you can talk, chat. I have multiple other videos on there. So yeah, click the top link in the description, make yourself an account and join. It's free to join. Just click it. And by the way, if you don't want to join, doesn't matter. Thank you so much. And click on another video. I have a couple of other ones here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. And I see you in the next one. See ya.